Ah oui, today is the day of love. It's vlog day 419. Good morning. The effects of the sleep deprivation are bordering on physical illness. I stayed out a little late last night, saying goodbye to some people that were leaving. Rick, Vanessa, Zoe. It was very nice to meet all of you, and I'm really sad that you're gone. Zoe, I will explain things very shortly. To the rest of you, I show you an explanation before her, because she knows what happened yesterday. You guys don't. And it was, anyways, I got so little sleep, and I should stop talking about sleep. I know that it's probably becoming a theme, but it's kind of consuming my whole world at the moment. Tomorrow I'll sleep in. I was gonna sleep in this morning, but got called in to do a tour. So last minute, it's actually after the last minute, and actually probably running late. So not really. Yeah, probably a little bit. Let's go. Earbuds. They're important. I go to bed. Yeah, I should go to bed. Yesterday you might have noticed that I sounded a little bit different yesterday. There's a reason for that. Brain's hard to think good now. I'm hoping that coffee can save me, but I don't know if anything can save me at this point. Basically, yesterday I put on English airs for the entire day, essentially to accept a dare. Zoe dared me when we were going around the table that first night, and we were doing accents, and then she dared me to do an entire vlog in my English accent and not tell anybody, not explain it, basically, until after I'd done it. So, dare accepted, challenge completed. Now, I have a challenge in turn for Zoe. I gave her a ghetto bag, which she's not allowed to open until she gets instructions to, which I will probably give her by the end of this video. Look at the stormy scaffolding, jeez. There weren't enough bikes to go around, so I'm walking onto the island today. I had somebody ask me on tour once why it was an island. I don't remember where we were. It was somewhere on Ile de la Cité, I think. And they're like, why is it an island? Because it's surrounded by water? I mean, I don't know. You'd have to ask it, I suppose. Why did it decide to become an island? What career choices led it to this point in its life? You know, couldn't answer that. Now I'm not going on tour, which is actually a good thing. So people didn't show up, we didn't need to split the groups, and it was like, well, I have a lot I need to get done today. I haven't talked about the, I haven't talked about the Google project for a long time. Partially because I don't want to drive you guys totally crazy talking about something I can't talk about, but also partially because I haven't had time to work on it, and they've given me no feedback on what I have done, so I'm just kind of like caught in limbo. But I can do some more work on that today, as well as like about a million other things. However, I really wish that I would have been able to just sleep this morning. That would have been the best. But I was trying not to complain when I got in, so I didn't say anything. And then not complaining led to them not knowing that I would rather be working, and so we found ourselves in a little bit of an awkward situation. We didn't split the group, but it's okay. I think everything's fine. It's hard. I'm having a hard time making decisions because my brain no work. My brain no worky at the moment. Alright, back over the bridge. So the plan today is to see two friends. One, Kelsey. We haven't seen Kelsey in a long time. She's the one who painted me a few months ago. Oil painting of moi, which I still need to get from her actually. And we were talking about doing like a second round to add some detail to it. So maybe we'll do that at some point soon, I'm sure. But we're just gonna sit down in a cafe. I haven't seen her since she got married. So it'll be good to hang out with her for a little bit. And it was hard to find her on Facebook the first time because she changed her last name. And I was just like, where'd you go? Who are you? So we got that figured out finally. And then my friend Chinwe, who's a co-worker at the English Teaching Institute now, but who's a friend from years ago, and who I also haven't seen since like May or something like that. So fall is here, which means people are back from their vacations and getting back into the flow of work, which means a little bit more stability in the social life. So we'll see how that goes. And then I'm going to bed at a reasonable hour, and I am sleeping in tomorrow. And that That has to happen because I can't keep doing 5 hours of sleep a night. I know I'm being a pansy about it, but it's not enough. All right, time for food. I got my newsletter sent out. I got Archivos all caught up. We need to talk about Archivos soon too. That's something that I need to actually detail for you guys. Maybe we can talk about that today, actually. We might as well. And I think I'm going to get a subscription to Salesforce, actually. That's kind of my plan. And that's something I put in my newsletter, but I think, well, I've got a trial right now. It'd be really, really valuable though for keeping track of everything to do with the vlog and my books, and something I also should probably detail at some point, just my thoughts on that car. Let this car go by first. But Archivos is effectively storytelling software that keeps track of characters, their relationships, locations, events, items, you know, everything you need within a story to make like a visual map and a timeline. The map is like a map of relationships. So like this person knows this person this way, this event happened in this location, that kind of stuff. So I've been building that for season 2 on my vlog. Originally I used it, I was beta testing it for my buddy Dave, who's the guy who's developing it. Dave is an amazing human being, by the way, who you should all know and love. But I was helping him develop that. Traffic jam. Go ahead and walk the bike for a minute. Oh no, there's a line at Clark Dog. That's the worst. The idea ultimately, originally was, and is, for like science fiction fantasy writers, game developers, but I thought this would be a great thing to use for my vlog so I can keep track of every vlog, the people that were in them, the places I've gone, that kind of stuff. So I'll kind of show you what I'm doing on that side here in a minute. It's in beta, but you can pay to get into it and check it out yourself if you want, and they'll apply it towards your membership later. So maybe if you're interested, and I can get your discount too. I'll talk to Dave about that. In a surprising turn of events, everybody's giving up and backing out of here instead of honking their horns, which is a really nice development. It's the worst when people just start blaring their horns in these narrow streets. So for example, I can stand out of the way here a little bit. I guess there's photography going on here. But for example, Clark Dog has its own little location tag, and so you can go and see Clark Dog, and ideally you can see every time it appears in the vlog. The problem is the level of detail that you can throw in there. Oui, relish. Ketchup et moutarde américaine, s'il vous plaît. The challenge is that, like, getting it in every time. So this is Laura, who owns the place. So she'll probably end up with her own little character tag at some point too, because she is a total character.
L'ambiance est super à Paris, c'est super.
Yeah, she's a huge character. It's amazing. So that is kind of the goal, is to be able to keep track of the people, places, things that I do, and all that, so that you guys can actually find it really easily, and you can build a map. I'm actually working on building the living map of Paris, the world, places I go, things that I see, places I eat, all that kind of stuff. So if you were to come to Paris, you could actually look up that map and see, oh, this is where Clark Dog is, this is where Goku is, this is where all these other things are, and try them out if you want. The Peloton, for example, as well. Nice and easy as well. Look at this photo shoot.
Réalisateur, toujours.
And this guy's still trying to back out. He'll get out eventually. I think it's been like 3 minutes. Apparently the beaver truck couldn't make it through the construction. That is the source of the madness. Okay, back to the Peloton. Let's work, eat, and continue the day. My first attempt at an espresso is, it's not pretty, but I'm sure it'll taste good.
It will taste good.
I got a lot of work done, at least, so that's good. I had a very productive day. Ended on a little bit of a stressful note, but that's just the way it goes. Had a nice call with my dad, which was really good. I think I'm gonna call my buddy Rob here in a second, and figured I'd show you guys another Space Invader, a Cheshire Cat, or Cheshire Cat, however you say it. There are a bunch of Alice in Wonderland characters around, and that's just one of them. So I need to go find Alice. I don't remember where she is. I'm on my way to meet Chinwei. Obviously, I didn't end up meeting Kelsey today. She ended up needing to bail, so I'll see her hopefully next week. Stayed in one location all day, got some good stuff done. So yeah, fun times. Why does life have to have ridiculous stressors? Why? Got a squiddy here. There's a Space Invader right here. Question is who this guy is. This X right here? you'll see X's and O's around that are painted in really intricate ways like that. I don't know what that guy's deal is, but I've seen them all around the city and even just outside the city. So, I'm gonna see if I can spot more of those. They're not my favorite, but they're wonderful. It obviously took a lot of work to put up, so curious to see more of them. Every time I've been in here, they've not had the burger, so we came early to make sure they would have the burger, and they have the burger, and I'm really excited. This burger won like the Burger of the Year award last year or something. I don't know who handed it out. Shouldn't say that probably. Anyways, looking forward to it. This thing is monstrous.
You want me to get like all that?
I don't want to eat anything else ever again. Well, I want pizza, but that was amazing.
Is it like well done?
Mostly. It's a little bit medium.
So what is like the black stuff? Is it seaweed?
I know it's a squidding.
Oh, squidding.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah. I didn't get bacon, but it's good.
It's really, this is a bad word to use probably, but it's really moist. Like the meat and the sauce and everything, really flavorful too. Anyways, now Chinwe wouldn't lie on camera either, so now you know for sure it's really good. Great evening out with Chinwe. Goku, man, I love that place. I need to go back more regularly. Plan is to go home. I'm gonna try and film a little bit about Archivos for you guys. And also I need to tell Zoe what's up with her ghetto bag. And then when that's done, I think I'm just gonna go straight to bed and edit in the morning because I feel physically ill. Yeah, I need to get some sleep. So the plan at this point is to get some sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. So in the meantime, Archivos. Yeah, I stayed up and edited the whole thing. But it only took me an hour. I was already into it a little bit, and like I said, I got like 4 minutes done earlier, I think, and now it's about 12 minutes in, and it's midnight 30 or so, and I'm gonna go to bed. This is happening because, anyways, I did a whole cool thing for Archivos, dug into it a little bit more deeply, and it's really neat. I want to show you guys what it looks like, but give it more space than is left in today's vlog. So we'll just bounce that down the road a little bit. But in the interim, Zoe, your challenge, if you choose to accept it, in response to the fact that I accepted your challenge and vlogged for an entire day in a different accent without breaking that accent the whole time, and didn't say anything about it until the next day, the challenge that I extend to you in return is to open the ghetto bag and take whatever you find inside and wear it for an entire video yourself and not tell anybody what the heck it's about until your next video. That's my challenge. Back to you. Whether you choose to accept it is, of course, entirely up to you. Everybody who's watching this right now, feel free to jump over and check that out whenever it is that Zoe posts that response. And in the meantime, I'm for reals this time. I'm actually going to bed.